So today's video will be very different from what I usually post, as it focuses on a very serious topic even though it may not seem that serious at first. And keep in mind, I'm not being dramatic, these are my honest thoughts and feelings. With that said, let's get on with the video. It's the Lemmy situation. If you don't know, that's one of my best friends. His name is LemyTheSoldier3005 HTF, and he is one of my longtime friends. Let me give you a little context. So who is LemyTheSoldier3005 HTF? Well, he is a HTF YouTuber who is a fan of another HTF YouTuber whose name is Zolrak3005. Zolrak was a HTF fan animator who quit and deleted his channel because of multiple problems. But he made a war series and Lemmy's favorite character of his was a ring-tailed lemur named Lemmy. Zolrak and most stuff related to him was pretty nice too. So let's talk about Lemmy, my friend again. I met Lemmy on one of my friends named IHRXEiron's videos, whose channel has since been deleted by IHRXEiron himself, but I took a look at his profile picture and really liked it. So I replied to him and commented on his most recent video, and that's how we became friends. I continued following along in his videos and generally being a good friend to him until the fateful day that a new problem arose. Fliqpy. Fliqpy was a HTF YouTuber who had just recently started his YouTube channel. This will be retconned later, but I happened to hate his art style. I commented my feelings and that was all I did. Next day later I wake up to find that Fliqpy raided me and turned IHRXEiron off against me. Before I'm aware of IHRXEiron's betrayal, I comment on his video, but he blocked me and my comment cannot be seen. Fliqpy also made two videos about me, one where he shot me and one where he did something too graphic to describe to me. I tell Lemmy about the situation and he immediately blocks the bastard Fliqpy. Later, I use my alt account to try to persuade IHRXEiron to unblock me, but to no avail. He does later unblock me, but I say he has to apologize to me. He does and everything is good again. Fliqpy is not done. Far from it, he does many other abysmal things, but that list is way too long. So let's get back to Lemmy. The rest of our adventures are not that significant to the story, so I'll leave it at that. But I will quickly mention what led to all these recent catastrophic events. Fliqpy did bad to Lemmy, and I mean a lot of bad. He made fun of him, trolled him, harassed him, but he strangely didn't harass me that much when compared to Lemmy, so eventually Lemmy got sick and tired of it, and what did he do? He renamed his channel and changed his content. This may not seem that bad at first, but just wait, because this is gonna be a wild ride. Of all things to change his content to, he changed his content to furries, motherfucking furries, what the fuck.shit.org. Furries are one of the worst groups ever. Now I do admit some of them are actually really nice, but most of them are pieces of shit, and Lemmy is almost no different. The furry game he chose to play, Caillou Paradise, is also a cringy piece of low-life shit that should go burn in hell. I can go on and on about all the things wrong with that game and changed, but I already did a video explaining my anger with them, so I'm not gonna say it again. But I will give you a basic summary about the game. It's about humans fighting furries, but the game overpowers the furries and makes them kill or turn the humans into furries. Sometimes it can even get a little offensive and even racist towards certain groups, yet Lemmy still likes it. I also forgot to mention that his new name is Jammer, or the long-ass name he actually has, which is Gudrexian Jammer Wolf Commander. Are you fucking serious? The commander part is straight up narcissism, which is something that appears in quite a few of his videos. For the first few months I was actually an asshole to him, not even trying to fix him, or do anything to stop him from doing something he'll regret. Because this new Lemmy is an evil one. I'll explain why later, but I think you get the basic point. He's a narcissistic cringe furry who is very immature and asshole-ish. Later on, I realize my mistakes and start worrying about him. I think I should start taking action, so I do and try to get him to change his ways. But he keeps refusing, and it really hurts me to see someone I cared so much about turn into an evil narcissistic bastard. I really do care about him, He just keeps refusing to let me help him and bring him back to normal, bring him back to the guy I befriended all those months ago, but he just keeps refusing to let me help him. His evil jammer side keeps taking over. I just wish I could talk to his good Lemmy side again, and try to help him. I do mean good at the end of the day. I just can't achieve it. I do agree with the fact that turning Jammer back into Lemmy is for his own good, and that this new side of him is toxic and uncaring. The old Lemmy always cared for his friends, he loved them dearly and was generally a better person. He barely ever ignored me and was always there for me and his other friends, while Jammer is the complete opposite of that. It's like split personality disorder. I've learned from my past and now I'm trying to get him to remember the good old times, and maybe that would trigger something in him that would make him realize his mistakes and ultimately turn him back into the ring-tailed lemur soldier we all know and love. This entire situation has brought me into a deep depression, although I got out of it and now I'm remembering the good old times and differing from my past methods. I'm currently trying to get in contact with him but he hasn't responded yet. He was one of my best friends. One that actually cared about me and loved me. He always talked to me when he could and was a very nice person in general, not just to me, but to nearly everyone except for villains. Wanna end this videos by saying how much I love Lemmy. I loved him like a son. He was always there for me and never ditched me. And Lemmy, if you're watching this, please reconsider your choices. Please turn back into Lemmy. You'll be saving yourself from a terrible fate and turning yourself back into a good and nice person. I know Lemmy's still in you somewhere. You just need to bring it out. I just needed to address this situation. I hope you all understand. See you in the next videos. Bye bye.